What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys. And this Week 16 matchup is against the Washington Redskins, a team that we're pretty unfamiliar with. I think we played them once before in Season 2, and that was a pretty good game. Now that I think about it, we needed one of our playmakers to make a big play at the end of the game to seal the deal. But that was last season. These Redskins come into this game with a record of 6-8, and they've all but been eliminated from the postseason race. So all they can do here is come in and try to upset what we've got going on, and we can't let that happen. So getting into the gameplay, Cousins comes out in the gun with a 4-wide set, takes the snap, dropping back, looking downfield, and throws complete in the middle of the field to a wide open Deshaun Jackson. And that catch goes for a huge gain of 24, and it's going to give him a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Next play, Cousins in the pistol, hands it off to Mason, and the Falcons' run defense is right there to shut that play down for no gain. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now. Cousins takes the snap in the gun. With the pocket collapsing around him, he somehow gets rid of it and throws it incomplete, but that probably should have been a sack. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now. Cousins in the pistol trying to make a play, decides to check it down to Mason, and Mason picks up the 1st down. So now the Redskins have a 1st and 10 from the 39. Cousins looking to get rid of it as the pocket collapses, gets it over to his tight end, and Deion Jones is right there to make the tackle. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Mason gets the carry, and he's met almost immediately by Vic Beasley and Deion Jones. So our defense has another shot to get off the field here, but Cousins completes the pass to Albury once again, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So out of the pistol, Cousins takes the snap, hands it off to Mason, and Keon Fontenot is right there to shut the play down for a 1-yard gain. The next play on 2nd and 9, Mason's able to find a little bit more running room there and pick up 4 on the play. So that brings up a 3rd and 5. Cousins is under pressure immediately by Kevin Swede and gets taken down for a sack. Kevin Swede coming in from the nickel position making the play. That blitz was perfectly timed and executed by the 2nd-year corner. So the defense does their job there, holding Washington to 3, and we can work with a 3-point deficit going into our next drive. So the Falcons offense takes the field. Eubanks gets his first carry of the day and only picks up 2 yards on the play. So that brings up a 2nd and 8. Anderson connects with Julio Jones on the slant, and that play is going to go for a nice gain of 10. And then on the next play on 1st down, Eubanks with another carry trying to break right, but there's no running room there, and he's going to lose 2 on the play. So looking at a 2nd and 12, Anderson takes the snap under center, fires downfield, complete to Hooper, and Austin Hooper picks up a 1st down and some. So that's going to set up a 1st and 10 from the 49. Eubanks gets the carry and explodes into the 2nd level, taking it all the way up to the 41. So the run goes for a gain of 8, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and short. So Anderson pump fakes, looks downfield, connects with Julio Jones, and he's going to pick up another 1st down on the drive. So the next play on 1st and 10, Gordon makes the catch and fights for a few extra yards to pick up the 1st down. That was a nice play by Josh Gordon there. So looking to stay aggressive on the drive, Zach Anderson scrambles and is forced to throw it away because there's nothing open downfield, and that was a smart play by the rookie. So then on 2nd down, Eubanks gets the carry and runs right into Ryan Kerrigan for no gain, bringing up a 3rd and 9. Anderson takes the snap in the gun and decides to dump it off short to Davis, and our opening drive comes to a halt at the 9-yard line. So the field goal unit comes out to try to tie the game. The kick is up and good, and we've got a 3-3 tie heading into the 2nd quarter. So the Redskins' first possession is a handoff to Mason, and he runs right into a group of Falcons defenders for a gain of 4. Next play, Cousins scrambles, dumps it short to his tight end. Albury picks up yet another 1st down. Their tight end is definitely getting work early in this one. Now with the defense looking to dictate tempo, Dan Quinn dials up a blitz on 1st down, and Ryan Shazier gets home, bringing down Kirk Cousins after he goes with the play action. Mason whiffs on the blitz pickup, and Kirk Cousins goes down on the play. With the Redskins backed up to a 2nd and 19 now, Cousins tries to sneak in the run, but the defense is not having that, and the Redskins are now looking at a 3rd and forever. With the pocket collapsing, Cousins dumps it off to Mason, and he's going to be tackled after a short gain. So the Falcons defense does their job once again, forcing the 3 and out. But check out what happens on the next play. Anderson ever so conveniently fumbles the ball right into the hands of the linebacker, and he runs it in for an easy pick 6. So now we got to get our offense on track. Eubanks gets the carry and goes pretty much nowhere on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Anderson with the snap, lasers a pass downfield to Julio Jones, and how many times have you seen Julio make this type of play? Just going up and snatching the ball out of the air. He's definitely showing us why he's Anderson's #1 target. So in the next play, after going with the play action, Hooper makes the grab there and almost spins out of a tackle, taking it all the way up to the 30-yard line. So that brings up a 1st and 10. Eubanks tries to bully his way off the right side, but picks up 3 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 7. Anderson then targets Kevin Body. He makes the grab, but he's tackled a couple of yards short of picking up the 1st down. So we come out and go with a little trickery, hoping to catch the Redskins off balance, but they are ready and waiting for it, and they shut the play down for a loss. So once again, we send the field goal unit back out on the field, and the kick is up and good. So far through 2 quarters, we've only been able to put up 6 points. And I really hate to say what a lot of you guys might be thinking right now, but this does not look like the offense that's ready to compete for a Super Bowl. And on top of that, apparently our defense is already thinking about their 1st round bye because of blown coverages like right here. Taylor Till was supposed to drop back into coverage when I sent the nickel on a blitz, but for some reason he engaged with the lineman instead and gave up a big play. So the next play on 1st and 10, Albury makes another catch on the drive, setting up a 2nd and 4. We send the dogs after Cousins and the blitz gets home. Vic Beasley is there to take down Kirk Cousins on the sack and force the Redskins into a long field goal try, and that one is up and good. The Redskins take a 7-point lead in the halftime. So on our first play of the second half, Anderson dumps it off to Davis on the screenplay, but he can't break the tackle and gets brought down after a gain of 4. So on 2nd and 6, Davis gets the carry up the middle, and he's going to get about 5 yards on the play, bringing up a 3rd and 1 situation. Anderson then comes out in the gun, drops back, looking downfield, and throws complete to Kevin Body across the middle of the field, and he's going to take it all the way up to the 49. A couple plays later on 2nd and 8, Davis hauls in the pass from Anderson for a 15-yard gain. So after a couple of nice plays, the offense is starting to show some signs of life, and that's exactly what we need here in the 3rd quarter. After the incompletion there to Kevin Body, Anderson comes out, takes a deep shot to Julio Jones, and he goes up and makes the grab over Kendall Fuller for a touchdown. Welcome back, Mr. Jones. I won't even lie to you guys, a Falcons fan in me is so happy to see Julio out here balling like this, because with the emergence of Kevin Body, it really started to feel like Julio was being phased out, but clearly the old man still has some spring left in those legs. But anyways, getting back to the gameplay, Kirk Cousins gets rid of it after being under pressure there, bringing up 2nd and 10. Cousins then drops back and hits a wide open Deshaun Jackson, and he's going to take it up to the 41. Next play on 1st and 10, Cousins takes the snap in the gun, he's under pressure, dumps it off short, and Mason is somehow able to make the grab. So on 2nd and 6 here, Cousins looking to pass once again, completes it downfield to his tight end, and that's going to move the chains to the 39. 1st and 10 now. Dotson sits down in the zone, Cousins hits him for a gain of 9. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 from the 30, and once again we dial up the blitz. Deion Jones takes down Kirk Cousins for the sack, knocking him back to a 3rd and 10. Cousins takes the snap in the gun and throws it to the sideline, complete to Mason short of the 1st down. So that's going to set up a long field goal try to Sturgis. The kick is up and no good. It bounces right off the crossbar, and despite giving up a lot of yardage on that drive, the defense surrendered no points. So we definitely got away with one there. So after the missed field goal, our offense heads back on the field. Anderson hands it off to Eubanks off the right side. He breaks into the open field and can't get by that last defender. That run could have gone the distance had Eubanks been able to break free. So we set up on 1st and 10 at the 40. Anderson looking to go deep to Kevin Body, and somehow he makes the grab. If KB's gonna make those types of catches, I don't know how you guard that. Taking another look at it, the accurate pass by Anderson drops right in the bucket, but KB somehow holds on to it with all those Redskins around him. So after the big play by KB, we got 1st and 10 from the 12. Eubanks with the carry finds daylight, and he's gonna take it in for the score. So that's gonna give us a 7-point lead with the clock winding down in the 3rd quarter. We get the ball back after forcing Washington to go 3 and out. The short pass is completed to Davis. He only picks up 2 on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Anderson takes the snap out of the gun, completes to Josh Gordon downfield. He breaks a tackle, and he's gonna take it all the way inside the 30. Next play, Anderson's under pressure, looks downfield, throws high to Gordon, and again Josh Gordon makes another grab on the drive. On 1st and 10 here, trying to go to the ground game, Davis runs right into a wall of defenders and goes nowhere on the play. He actually loses a yard. So on 2nd and 11, Anderson's running for his life, throws it up for grabs, and is picked off by Josh Norman. And that was a huge mistake. That was the worst possible thing I could have done in that situation. I tried getting it to KB underneath, but the ball was way overthrown and went right to Josh Norman for the pick. So on the ensuing drive, the Redskins have the ball at the Falcons 38. Cousins takes the snap, dumps it off to Mason, and Mason picks up a first down, taking it up to the 28-yard line. On the next play, Cousins steps up in the pocket, dumps it short to Mason, and he's tackled immediately by Kevin Sweet. So that's going to set up a 2nd and 6 now. Cousins again under pressure, setting up the screenplay to Marshall, and Marshall picks up another first down. So just like it's been happening all game long when the Redskins get in rhythm, we send the heat, but this time it doesn't get home, but it does make Cousins just uncomfortable enough to throw it away. So that brings up a 2nd and 10 situation now. Cousins in the gun, dumps it short to the tight end Aubrey, and he's going to bully his way forward for another first down. A couple plays later on 2nd and goal from the 2, Mason gets the handoff and punches it in for the score. So the interception by Anderson ends up coming back to bite us, but it's definitely not time to panic. We've got plenty of time left, plus we've been able to move the ball pretty well against their defense. So on 1st and 10 here, Anderson throws downfield, completes it to Julio Jones, and that's going to take us up to the 43. Jumping right into the no huddle now, Anderson in the gun, hands the ball off to Davis off the right side, and he's going to pick up a nice gain of 7 on the play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Eubanks takes the carry off the right side, but there's no running room there, so now we got 3rd and 3. Anderson hits Davis on the slant, and he's going to pick up a first down, taking it all the way up to the 40. Later in the drive on 3rd and 8, Davis takes the toss from Anderson off the right side, and that's going to put us well inside the range for a game-winning field goal try. The kicker comes out, kick is up, and it is good. Zach Anderson and the Falcons offense come through with a clutch drive to set up a game-winning field goal. What a crazy game. We knew coming in that Washington was going to give us everything they had, and they delivered. The final score in this one is 23-20, and this win all but guarantees that we'll get a first-round bye going into the playoffs. Now on to our post-game stat sheet wrap-up. If not for the 2 interceptions, I say that Zach Anderson had a really good day. He completed 22 passes out of 26 attempts for 281 yards and a touchdown. Now onto the rushing stats, there's really not too much to report because we really didn't put an emphasis on running the ball. Dre only carried 12 times and Lunier carried 5. That's not enough volume there to do any real damage in the running game. But in the passing game, and like I said earlier in the video, I am once again happy to report that Julio is now the top receiver on the squad. Julio had 6 catches for $102 and a touchdown, while KB went 5 for 66. I think we're going to need both of these guys as we get into the playoffs, but I definitely think that Julio should be the guy that we lean on moving forward a little bit more. What do you guys think about that? Feel free to drop me a comment below once you get a chance. Anyways, you guys, I'm up against it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.